Alright, it has quit raining for a little while. It looks like it's going to be moving back in here for too long, but I'm going to take advantage of it while I can, and then I'll just continue to fish in the rain. So, got a few different things I kind of want to try today. Obviously, it's very cloudy, overcast, and I can hear some wind rolling. It's not too bad in here. I don't know what it's like out on the main lake yet, but last night I chased some main lake points, stuff like that, banks with the whopper flopper. Didn't really have any luck. Not totally going to give up on that. I'm going to try it again today, but I'm going to be more specific on the rock that I'm looking for. I think I'm going to focus on channel banks, channel swings, and look for that really big busted up black rock if I can find it. That seems to hold gizzard shad on there a lot. And I'm not just going to throw top water in that. I'm going to throw jigs, spinnerbait, and then primarily probably a whopper flopper. I may toss a buzzbait in there as well if they're not hitting it right, or if I'm catching them on a jig or a spinnerbait and they're not hitting the top water. So we'll try that, see if that works or not. If that doesn't work, I'm probably gonna go back to my best pattern that I've had, which is the secondary points kind of and cuts and stuff on the docks. So we'll see how that goes. Spinnerbait. Windblown dock corner. Healthy. Crazy jig, but super fun. Super windy. And he basically destroyed my spinnerbait. Spotted bass. Okay, buddy. I'll get you home. See you later. We'll name him Pipsqueak. He's the line burner, but he's a keeper. I just had another one trying to eat my jig. I kind of gave up on throwing top water for a minute and went back to the jig. Super little. So I'm experimenting with spotted bass. I hear a lot about this little jig right here, Dirk's jig, and I'm gonna try it out. Bought two just to experiment with, see what the hype's all about. It's a little 1/2 ounce jig. You see it's on a super small hook. It's just really kind of a finesse style jig, but apparently they do pretty good on them and catch a lot of big fish on them too. So figured I'd downsize a little bit to see how it goes. I had to put a zoom speed crawl on there and cut it in about a third, find something that didn't overpower the jig, I feel like. So I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of little bites, fish like that way up on the bank, but obviously you put it in front of the right fish, a big one will eat it too. What's happening, guys? Things are a lot different from yesterday. It was pretty miserable. I fished for like an hour and a half maybe yesterday and got cold. It was just pouring, and I said I was gonna come back out later, and it actually started raining even harder, and I said, okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna fish. I'll take the evening off. So that was that yesterday. Caught a couple, nothing crazy. So today I'm going to move down the lake a little bit closer to the Gravois and hit up a large creek and hit secondary points and stuff leading into the little side cuts and stuff. Since there's basically no wind today, pretty calm, should be a great day to skip some jigs around some docks. I'm gonna go hit up one other spot that I know where some brush is on a dock, just to check it real fast and see if there is maybe I can get a good one out from there. But other than that, we're gonna keep running that pattern and kind of see what's going on. I actually have a tube on today. I have a spinner bait. Don't know if I'm gonna throw that much because there's really no wind. And then the rest are jigs. I got a Dirk's jig and my regular pitching jig, and we'll see what they like best today. So let's see what we get. First one, small keeper. Caught him on just my regular old skipping jig here. Brown with the green tinsel. Lay down. Now he that big, but they keep. It's close to 3. Maybe 2.5. There we go. Another one on the jig. Solid little keeper, nothing crazy. Secondary points now. I've got really bad nicks in my line. I better retie or I'm going to regret that. Something that's very important here when you're skipping, fishing around docks, whatever, anything around docks, is check your line often and retie often, because cables, dock corners, that just takes a beating on your fishing line. I don't care what brand you use. This is Seagar and Vizax. 17 pound, I believe. It wouldn't hurt, honestly, to go up to 20. You know, for your flipping rod, your rod around boat docks, just give you a little extra power. A large man. Nothing crazy on a spinnerbait though. Well, lost it. Little guy on top water, main lake, just trying it just because it's a beautiful night, and try old bud bait for a while, so the whopper flopper. As you can see, fishing's been nothing crazy here lately. It's been up or down for me, kind of day to day. The most consistent thing has still been the jig bite. Bigger fish last week didn't show up for me as well, I guess, as the week before. The water temperature is still cooling down, kind of sporadic on weather. Now it's in the 70s. I'm in a short sleeve. It's like 9 o'clock at night. It's almost 80 degrees today. I think it's supposed to be almost the same every single day until Friday. I think a front's moving back in. So I had to do some maintenance today on my boat, so I didn't get to fish, but I believe the water temp was mid to upper 60s still. So it's probably going to warm up just a little bit or hang around in that area again with this warmer weather. But nonetheless, we are continuing to trend in that direction. Topwater still going to be getting better. Tournament weights have been down a little bit. There's some people can come up with a decent bag, but for the most part it's like 12-pound bags, 13-pound bags, whatever, mixed in there. So the lake's still fishing pretty tough. Some of the big gizzard chat are starting to show up on the banks. Fishing will get better. I feel like we're just kind of in a weird fall right now, weird transition period still, where it's just up and down on the weather. So once we get some cooler weather locked in and the water temperature starts just going down some more and gets closer to that 60-degree mark up here on the lower end, maybe even into the upper 50s, you know, fishing will get a little bit more consistent. So hopefully I have some more time to fish this week in the evenings. Time changes coming up. That's going to make it harder for me to fish in the evenings. So I'm going to try and take advantage of this week, this warmer weather. Maybe we'll get on some good jig bites still and a little bit of top water if we're lucky. So thanks for watching, guys.